welcome back to Made Wonderfully. We are on season number 2.
Amazing.
Yes, I'm so glad to be back here for season 2.
Yes.
For those who've seen season 1, how did you enjoy it?
Hope you loved. Welcome back.
Yes, and for those who are new, welcome into season 2. You feel welcome to pick here to start the journey with us, or if you want to go back and see our prior season, you can go ahead and check out season 1 as well. But we're very excited to be here with you all and on this journey for season 2. So I am one of the hosts of the podcast Made Wonderfully. I am Aaliyah Renee.
Hi, I am also one of the hosts, and I am Kania. And we are so happy to be here.
Yes, we are. And we also want to just thank you for showing up for yourself, because this healing journey that we're going to be discussing is not just for us, it's for everyone who's watching.
Mm-hmm.
Healing is for everyone. And what we definitely want to do as a community is grow and just heal together and grow together and just create a platform where you can feel safe to be yourself, safe to share your experiences. If you have not seen season 1, child, we talk about a lot of different things. It got very deep about the things that we have been through in life and things that we are growing from. So I hope you feel comfortable. We put ourselves out there. So don't be shy in the comments. We're here for you. What we do, we listen and we don't judge. Okay? So please, you don't have to feel embarrassed. There's nothing that you can say that would make us look at you strange. So just be welcome, because we're all really trying to do the very best we can in life and grow and elevate.
Yes.
Yes.
So let's get started.
Yes, but how are you doing, girl?
Girl, I am feeling much better. I'm happy to be here.
Yes.
I've been learning to just not complain, but see the brighter side of things. So I am feeling well, and I'm just ready to get started. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm glad to be here. Life is forever changing. There's many different changes that's happening in this season in my life, and I'm just really trying to, I'm praying a whole lot. I'm reading my Bible a whole lot, because one thing that's important to me is getting close to God, knowing the type of father he is. So just reading about him and learning about him. And like the Bible be having me kiki, like I be up in the bed kicking my feet, because I be like, ooh, see.
You read it, I have to listen to it.
Oh, I love to read it.
Yes.
And then I be going back, I be like, yo, because like some of the things they be saying, I be like, no, like people are people. Like we have not changed at all. Like we're still people. It was I was reading, I think I was in Exodus, and the children of Israel was like, dang, Moses, they didn't have enough graves out in Egypt. You brought us all the way out here to die. It was just like, yo, oh.
Like, is this it?
No, it was a sad, like they really looked up to Moses and was like, yo, they didn't have enough graves out in Egypt. You brought us all the way out here.
This is crazy.
See that? Because it's the part with the Red Sea when he opens the sea, he's just like, yo, chill. God about to tell me what to do. You seen all those plagues God dropped already for us to get here? It's the same God. Like, chill out.
There's nothing to worry
and then
about.
the sea did, and then they walked through. And now big Moses was like, see, this is my God. I'm talking about, this is my dad.
All you had to do was
chill. You talking about we about to die out here. Not chill. My father, he looks out for me. You better chill with that. So I was higher. Like, yo, I be hyped. I be like, go God. Ow. Especially when he was sitting there on them plagues. I'm like, oh, sitting on plagues. That's my dad. My dad was dropping them plagues. But yeah, in all seriousness.
Like that wasn't serious. It was
serious.
but
But like that's how I read the Bible. Like I be kikiing with God. I be like, God.
It really is good.
My father, like, he don't play about his children. Like, you mess with us, he's gonna drop a plague on you.
Okay.
Big God. Let me stop. We're not supposed to be rejoicing in people's misery. But it does feel good when God has your back.
Okay, come on now.
When God said, do not fight your battles. Vengeance is not yours, it's God.
Okay, give it all to him.
Yes, give it all. Have it all. Have all those troubles. Woo, child. But yeah, I've been really just getting closer to God. Reading about him, learning the type of father he is. And he's definitely a parent. Like, the way he parents me may be different how he parents you. And trust me, I see the way he parent me, and it's like, I understand God. I understand.
Every day. That's why I don't complain. I be like, I see
why you have to do me that way.
I see he really has me looking within, because I'm like, oh.
That part. So, yeah. So, with that being said, it kind of ties into our topic today, which is about knowing when you have good people in your life and the difference between when you have people that are not so good people in your life, and how to steward those people that are good for you, and how to, kindly back out of certain relationships that is not serving the purpose that God has for you, that He has to purpose your life and make you have an abundant, full life. So I actually, before I came here today, Change Church had a revival today.
They did.
Yeah, out in Atlanta. However, I seen it online. And one point that was brought up today that I love was that you sometimes get attacked because your future is showing. And I was like, yes. And it's so true, because a lot of the battles we face are not necessarily always physical between people. It's a lot of it is spiritual. And sometimes when you get those spiritual attacks and like the devil or demons or demonic or like just bad energy that's within people, sometimes they can see your future and they can see your light, they can see your brightness, and they will try to dim that. That's why for me, where people say you are what you attract, it's like a yes and a no. I feel like you are what you allow. I feel like, to me, that's more true. Only because like when you are a light, sometimes those spirits, sometimes negative people, they see it and either they want to attach to it because they want some light within, or sometimes they see it because they want to dim your light and bring you down. But it's up to you to like notice those people who are like really good for you and those people who aren't good for you, and then basically who you allow into your life is more a reflection of you than who is attracted to you. Because I feel like a lot of people can be attracted to you, but if you see like, you working with some negative energy, it's a no for me, and you only allow positive people in your life, then you pretty much are who you allow into your circle and not necessarily who you attract. I hope that makes sense.
It did make sense. It did make sense. It was confirmation too for me.
Yeah.
Saying that.
Yeah, because especially like when you think about it, depending on the people you allow into your life, we spend a lot of our time, at least personally for me, I can say based on the people that I allowed into my life that weren't like the best choices in my past, I had to recover a lot from it. And I had to spend a lot of time rebuilding myself, rebuilding my confidence, rebuilding my faith, rebuilding who I am, or what I think, my viewpoint of who I think I am. And that just took out so much time in my life that I could have been using to further myself and further my goals and further my purpose. And I feel like a lot of the times when I think back on when certain people came into my life, it would be like, I will be happy. Like right before, you meet that person, you'll be like, I was like so happy. And I feel like I was on a journey, I was grinding, and it didn't feel like a type of grind where it's like, oh my God, this is so much work. I feel tired, I feel overwhelmed. It felt like, yes, I'm working hard, yes, I'm grinding hard, but I feel good. I feel like I can see the work working. Like I see, like I'm putting in all this work, but I'm starting to see results.
And when it's positive as well.
Exactly. And then when like certain energy that wasn't good started to come into my life, it always presents itself as good at first, because like if it presented itself as bad, then it would have been like obvious, like duh, no. But like typically, at least in my examples, it has presented itself as really good in the beginning, or really like they would motivate me almost in the beginning, and it made me feel good, like, oh, I have good people in my life. And then eventually it became like,
that's how they
like a vampire, like a succubus, like a leech, and just like leeching out all my energy. And before I realized, it's like I would be in a space where now I feel depressed, or now I don't even know who I am. And now during the season where it's like I could have been taking even further steps to prosper, and I could have been further along, now it's like, okay, now I have to regroup. Now I got to spend time rebuilding. And during that time that you're rebuilding, you're not really focused on like your purpose. Your main focus is on like, yo, I'm just trying to get my mind to a good place. Yeah, like I'm literally just trying to get my mind back healthy and like view myself in like a good light again, because oftentimes, at least I know with me, I am really hard on myself, so I blame myself for like those decisions. So like
I want to say you're hard on yourself to make those decisions. I want to add don't, because that's how you learn from your decisions, and that's how you're able to heal better. So don't beat yourself up for that, girl, because I do the same thing. I feel like every single thing, even in my healing journey, it has to be perfect, but it's no right way to be perfect. So girl, I get it.
Yeah, girl. So I definitely want to open the conversation up to you guys. Like, do you know the signs to look out for when you have good individuals in your life? Do you know, like, when you have somebody that's more of a leech and an energy vampire? Like, do you know those signs?
Girl, I know a couple of signs.
Okay.
I know you said they'll dim your light, but I also want to say that they will keep you in your bad habits. They will keep you in your bad habits. Like, you will try to evolve or maybe take small steps, because small steps are always going to get you to where you need to go. But they will keep you in your comfort zone, or sometimes it will be you keeping yourself in your comfort zone. So I want to say, not only do they dim your light, but they will keep you stuck in like an area, and you just feel like, I'm trying to get out. What do you mean? Like, this is better for me. This could be better for us. Because what do they say? Iron sharpens iron?
Yes.
Okay. If I'm trying to do that and you want to stay dull, then that's on you. That's one of the signs.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, definitely keeping you in that stuck mentality. Sometimes it's like when they don't have enough confidence in themselves to think that they can achieve their goal. Sometimes the comfort of having someone there with them on their same like level brings them comfort. So like sometimes like, and that's also, we'll get into grace and mercy another episode, but to extend grace, like in certain areas maybe it's not super intentional. Maybe it is more of like they have that insecurity and they don't want to feel alone, or maybe they felt alone in life before, so it's just like they want to keep you there with them. However, while I can logically understand it, I will still say get out. Get out. Get out. Like, you still don't stay stuck. You know, God has plans to prosper you, so don't stay stuck or down for anybody.
Don't
get up out of there.
Another one too has to be one of these. What's this?
Clap?
They don't clap for you.
Girl, that was in my notes. Goosies.
They don't clap for you.
Yes.
They don't clap at your wins. They
Goosies.
What Cosby said?
Why did he do that?
They won't clap, and they I feel like they'll celebrate more so your losses.
Girl, are you reading my notebook?
I mean, no. They'll celebrate your losses or loss. And also it's like they don't mind spreading your gossip. And I just feel like, dang, when I needed you for real to vent and stuff, like, you were so open, all ears. When I'm telling you some good news, it's just like, oh, okay. What you mean? I need that same energy.
Girl, that's exactly what I wrote in my notes. Literally what I wrote is, be mindful for the people that want to be around when it's time to spill tea, but they are not around when it's time to celebrate you. I feel like that is like, you did too, girl. I feel like that is like the one big indicator where they kind of want to hear your misery, because sometimes that makes them feel good. Like, oh, like she or he or they are going through this situation and they're down in the dumps.
Like, I'm down in the dumps right now, so we good right now.
Yeah, or it's like, oh, I'm doing a little bit better, so like I'm more superior now. So like sometimes they want you to spill that tea to just like bring you like either a level below them or so that you're on the same level. But when it's time to celebrate you, they're quiet. I will also add to that, sometimes they're not necessarily quiet, but see,
it's actions.
Yes, but it's all, what is it? Backhanded compliments. You gotta kind of see it. Like, sometimes they may throw it in slickly to make it seem like they're congratulating you, but they're really throwing a little bit of shade. Yeah, you kind of have to see that. Also, I would say, if it's if you're in a group setting and people are celebrating you, look and observe how certain people react when other people are celebrating you. So if other people is like singing you praises and they're really celebrating you, look out and see how other people are reacting to it, because sometimes that is a big indicator too.
That's true.
Where like you can see that it makes the person uncomfortable that other people are seeing your light and congratulating you and showing your wins, and sharing your wins and celebrating your wins. Like it makes them feel uncomfortable, and then they may try to do something to deter that from happening. So they may say something to bring the spotlight back on them instead of like you, who is the person that they're celebrating in that moment. So I would say keep an eye out for that as well.
That's true. Yes.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? I feel like
that was it for that. But I also have like signs of good people.
I love that. Go ahead.
Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, because that was I felt so motivated to talk to you. Okay, so I feel like there are some good signs.
Yeah.
You need to know some pros, of course, and some cons. Like, you know, there's some red flags of how to identify who is not good energy around you. But then you also have to see like there's good signs too. And I feel like if you feel so loved and positive around like them, that's a good sign.
Yes.
Like when I'm with you guys, my sisters, I don't feel like I have to perform.
Yes.
I feel like myself. I feel like I could be loud. I know when to be loud and when not. You know.
We know.
But I know how to, like, you know, I don't have to feel like, okay, she's this way, so like I have to perform and be like this certain character with this particular person, or he's this way, so like I have no, like I genuinely just feel like loved and comfortable and calm. When you feel calm, you don't have those bad butterflies, and you're not trying to perform, that's a good sign that you're around good people.
Yes.
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah.
Or after speaking to them, you feel motivated. They bring life into you. Because we had this conversation, and we were just at the end, towards the end of the conversation, we were just preaching, and we were just like, "Oh my God, it's a word, honey!" Like I just left the call. I was so tired that day, but like I left the call like I have energy. Like this is love. You see how you said like they could be vampires and suck the life out of you. If you genuinely, for the both of you guys, are feeding life into each other, that is a good sign.
Yes. It won't leave you feeling drained. You'll honestly start to feel like oh my goodness, re-energized.
There you go.
There we go. You will start to feel that way when you're around, you know, good people that's good for you. Also, like celebrating your wins and your accomplishments, which I kind of talked about, but in the opposite way. But yeah, they want to celebrate your wins and your accomplishments. They want to hear about it. I really got into talking about wins from being around like some of my mentors and people like that. One person I would say is Louis Damsel, and then another one is Miss Twinkie Bird. And both of them, what I noticed, like with me and then with other people, that they really pour into them. They really are big on sharing your wins, your accomplishments that you have, and really pour into celebrating you and uplifting you, and just seeing like all of your potential and telling you to go for it. And oh, have you ever thought about doing this? Have you ever thought about doing that? Like, go for it.
They
learn a
open
new
up
skill.
your mind.
Yes. So shout out to y'all. But
I love that.
But yeah, like when I really, because like when I started taking classes with LS, and I started to do like, we started to go over wins and things like that. I never really thought about like really sharing wins or things like that. I'm really kind of to myself.
Yeah, because you don't know other people's thoughts.
Exactly, or vibes. So I usually would keep those types of things to myself and just really work hard. And then once the win is public and displayed, then it's just like you would know from just you could just see it. So it's just like I wouldn't necessarily talk about it, but it's just like you would just see the win because it's there. But I used to be like super private about those things, but now it's like I'm finding like of course with you guys, with my sisters, and then like even with a lot of the community I'm gaining within other actors and other artists, where we can actually come together and celebrate each other. I say like being around people that genuinely want the best for you makes it 10 times easier to see and spot the people that are not there for you, because it's just like you will feel like totally different. Like you, again, with one person or with one group of people, you will feel energized, and then with the others that are not there for you, that's not good for you, that's not pouring into you, you will feel that difference. Like, oh wow, like when I'm around you, I notice you're not really happy for me. When I'm around you, I notice a fake smile. And it's just like it's sometimes it's in their body language, and you just kind of have to look at it and pick up on it and see like the twisted smile where it's like, yeah, it's not like a full genuine smile where it's just like they're really excited and yeah. You did that, girl. Yeah, like when they're really excited for you, it's just like a you know that
settle.
Yeah, like, oh god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. it's like it's not genuine. It's not like, yeah, you did that, you know, or like however that person acts. Not everybody acts that way, but you can tell when somebody is genuine. You start to feel it. And with that being said, is trust yourself.
Yep.
And I'm gonna say something that I had a therapist years ago.
Give it to us.
And the one thing that she said to me that always stuck to me from when she said it, I was going to her in 2017. Yes, I started therapy in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
And what she said to me was, Aaliyah, don't worry about if you can trust them. Trust yourself, and you'll have the answers, and you will know. Because we pour so much, and when I say we, I'm talking about me. I pour so much into thinking like, I don't know if I can trust so-and-so. I don't know if so-and-so is really there for me. And I will go back and forth with my own thoughts and with myself and pros and cons, and I'm battling myself, and it's just like, well, like I don't know if I can trust them. They say I can, but I don't know. And it's just like, forget about all of that. Forget about the outside noise. Forget about putting all that energy into that person and whether or not you can trust that person, and learn to trust yourself. And when you trust yourself and when you're connected to yourself, you will hear yourself clearly, you will hear those thoughts clearly, you will feel it clearly, and you have to move on that. I feel like if you're in a good place, if you're in a healthy place, your intuition 9 times out of 10 is gonna be right. And if you can trust you and you can trust what's inside of you, you can then know you can make healthy decisions that are good for you and good for your life. So shout out to my therapist from 2017 who gave me that piece of advice, because it has stuck to me to this day. I mean, it's years later and I can still remember and hear her saying that to me, because it's true. Like, and it was something I was struggled with. Yeah, it was something I struggled with for a while. Even after she said that, I still had my battles with going with what people would tell me versus what they were actually doing, and ignoring what my intuition and what I'm saying, and ignoring the signs that God has given me. And that's why I said God knows how to parent me, because like through all my trials and tribulations, I got to see exactly how God parents me, and I'm grateful for his patience. I'm grateful for his love, because honestly, it's like, God, how do you do it with me? and not in a bad way, like I'm a bad person. It's just that patience, because here's the thing. It's a good thing about me, and it's also a bad thing. So it's a double-edged sword. I will see the good in people to the death of me. And that is good to an extent, but then it's bad when you overlook everything else. So it could be like 20 different things straight in a row that's like, yo, this person is not good for you, and I will hold on to the one thing.
Like, you're trying, man. Like, we're all human.
Yes,
we all make mistakes. He's also learning. She's also learning.
I gotta be patient. Yeah, that. So that would be me. And God would be like, girl, like, no, let it go. This person's not good for you. Let it go. And then like giving me example after example, and I'd be like, you know, I went to them and I brought up all these points, and they told me no, so I'm gonna believe them. And it's like, girl, Aaliyah, believe you. You know what you saw. You know what you felt. You know what God is telling you. You have your intuition. Trust yourself.
That's all you need.
And since then, I would say like my struggle with that stopped around 2020, Yeah, around 2020. Like, we had time in 2020.
We had literally.
We had
not just a time, but the time.
We had time in 2020 to get things together. So again, like, it didn't happen overnight. So I would say be patient with yourself. Trust the process. For sure. Growth is not linear.
It's not.
You know, it is like this at times. And listen, it took from 2017 when my therapist told me that to like 2020 for me to actually start to apply it. At least it was like I heard it and it was in me. But like breaking old habits sometimes it's a little bit difficult, and like it took me that point of time. However, I made it to the other side, and I was able to be like, yeah, God, I see how you parent me. Thank you for your patience.
Yes.
Thank you for revealing things to me. So now, because I know how God parents me, I understand how things are revealed to me, and I trust myself a lot more. That when things come up and it's just like, oh, this was revealed to me, I'm not taking a second guess on whether this person is going to stay in my life or not. It's going to be deuce.
Because the more you hold that baggage, you're not going to surround yourself with the people you need to surround yourself with, because you're holding on to those people.
Exactly. And like I said, like in this season of my life, I don't have time to play.
No.
I don't have
it's
time
strict
to,
over here.
Yeah, I don't have time to play. I am getting older. And with that, it's just like, it's time for some prosperity. It's time for some abundance. So I don't have the time. So right now with me, it's like I get the sign. God tell me what to do. I trust myself. And if God said let that go, I'm sorry, y'all.
Let that go.
You're going to have to be gone. You're going to have to be gone. And that is what that is.
I feel you, honey. I feel you. You have to surround yourself with people who are going to help you evolve, because at a moment in time in my life, I wanted to leave a job, and I was just so comfortable in it. And I was like, there was something in me that was like, you have to go. My energy kept saying, like, you have to go. Like, I understand this is good. You're safe. You feel comfortable, but you have to go. But the only thing was, like, I knew I wanted to evolve. I knew I needed that push, but it's because I didn't see that around me that I felt like I wasn't capable of doing it. And so I feel like how we talked to today, you have to evolve yourself with people who want better as well. And they'll help you evolve. Like, that's when you mentioned mentors, I was like, okay, that is something that I feel like that resonated, because I was just like, I knew I needed that push, but I felt like I couldn't do it by myself. And eventually I prayed on it and I did leave. But I just felt like nobody around me was ready to evolve. I knew I wanted to, but I just felt so stuck. So when you surround yourself with good people, thank God that I have my sisters, because honey, without y'all and family, I don't think I was able to even make those little steps. You need people around you to encourage you, because when you're alone, sometimes that little voice can get loud. You understand? That little voice can get so loud that there will be so many people around you telling you those things, but if you don't believe in yourself, I'm telling you, you're gonna hear that little voice that's gonna keep you in that stagnant area. So you need positive people to help you grow. Like, hey, I got this. I'm struggling too. But if we believe in each other together, we can get out of this.
You will. Yes. So you have any final thoughts, any closing thoughts, anything?
Yeah, I do. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. We're going to have to edit that part out. Hold on. And it's very okay. Yes, I do. Anyway. Okay. So you know that saying when they're like, you can't heal in an environment where you were hurt from? I feel like you also have to make sure that you surround yourself in a positive position where somebody is watering you. That's how you heal too. Yeah. So although you can't probably heal from a place that you were hurt from, if you surround yourself with people that will water you, the grass is green on the other side. That's a laugh thing.
Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode today. I hope that you were able to grow and heal with us. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me your opinions. Did you have to also experience this where you had to let go of certain people or invite positive people into your life? Did you learn something? Did this reveal something to you? Was this like a sign for you? I don't know who's going to watch this. Maybe you was like, Lord, show me a sign. This video popped up for you.
I hope so.
Yeah, like, you never know. That's how the algorithm. That's how the algorithm. There we go. That's how the algorithm be working sometimes, and it just finds you. But I hope you all stay well, stay graceful, stay beautiful, stay positive, stay blessed, stay lovely. Thank you for tuning in to a Made Wonderfully podcast, and we will catch you in the next episode. So what?
Episode. Give it to him. Episode.
Episode.